The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cincinnati Bengals. The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. This will make it into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game as he'll lose yardage to start things out. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 17-yard line.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Play fake. Murray being chased out left. His throw incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
Yeah, I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Has been a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And this ball is going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot.
I absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Switch up. Hey, check Mike, go.
First carry here for Joe Mixon. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it. It shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal. I got one. Viking 18.
Back to Mixon on 1st down. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line.
Ball carrier.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Watch the run.
On 2nd down, Burrow.
Crunch time, defense.
He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way a little bit.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Down to lose one. No. Off. 60 Eagle.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Von Miller in there for a milestone sack as that moves him past Hall of Famer Michael Strahan, who finished his career with 141.5. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Mike, check. 60 Bobcat.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow, and that is incomplete. He was looking for Joe Mixon there out of the backfield, and that'll make it 3rd down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Hey, we got to get... Right there.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. That's complete to John Ross. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
The Bengals bring out their punter now.
Let's get it.
Back deep, the dangerous Tyler Lockett. Yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
How do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before and realize it hasn't worked so well. And maybe you try and find one of those special plays for one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
To throw again on 2nd down, Murray. And to find his running back, Geis. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Of 26 yards.
That one good for 26 and a 1st down. Now a run with Geis. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I know the speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Tight end right.
They'll run for the first time. Devontae Freeman takes this to the 45. Not much space there after the nice move. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's
to throw on 3rd down. Murray. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, second and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Hey, check Mike, check Mike.
Mixon with a first down carry. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
That's good.
All told, it's an even 30 and a first down. That's his longest run of the first quarter. And, Charles, we talked before the game about them needing to establish the run game. They'll be looking for more of that.
And they got to the perimeter. So that tells me that that's part of the game plan of what they want to get done today. So they'll have some complimentary runs where he'll run it to the inside. But it appears that when they want the big yardage, they think they can get to the outside and make it happen.
We're scoreless after one.
With no score.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
55.
Here's Burrow. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The line's moved there, looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
I'm feeling like Will. I feel like a prince. I'm feeling myself. I'm loaded with bills. Cause I was a blessed with no one can feel. Don't know how I feel. I wanted to flex and go to chill. I'm making a flip.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
Watch one, watch one. Back, back, back.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Burrow will throw. And incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage. Able to knock that one away.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now Burrow. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Not really any offense for them to speak of here in this first half. Maybe that's what they needed, that big play.
Yeah, it seems that maybe everything changes right there. They've been a little slow out of the gate. We've seen that. But that one big play, that could spark a big burst right here.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
Just like that. 36, 36.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Check, 55 to Mike. Come on, go.
They'll give it to Mixon. And the Bengals are going to have it 1st and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Hey, check Mike, check.
Mixon trying to punch it in. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Recovered by Pittsburgh.
Pardon me, you know how often we hear about the red zone, right? From the 20-yard line going in, that's scoring zone, getting points on the board. A lot of teams call from the 10-yard line in the green zone. That's your money zone. He fumbles the ball inside the money zone. You have one.
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. J.J. Watt able to drop him for a loss of a couple. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Try again after the sack. Murray. Kyler Murray cannot get away. They drag him down to the end zone for 2 points. So after a scoreless first quarter, we at least finally get some points on the board.
But it can't be what either of us expected, can it?
No, the safety's not what you expect for the first points of the game, but one of the goose eggs is gone. This is brought in at the 21. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And so close to hitting pay dirt last time, fumbling down near the goal line. Now, how does that affect their psyche this time around?
It's a tester, that's for sure, because to be that close and come away with no points is really disappointing, not just for the guys on offense, but the defensive players, too, who thought, hey, we're going to put some points up and have a little momentum going. They've got to find a way to just get it out of their minds, let it go,
short-term memory,
and move on to the next series.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike. Hey, let's get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration.
Now it's Burrow. Got him in on the right sideline. It's Boyd. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
Bengals.
33 yards that time.
That's a great job of working the sideline right there. I love how he tracked the football the whole way, just reached up and pulled it in, had excellent field presence to understand where he was in order to make that play happen.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35.
Watch the screen. Mike, 5-5.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here. 1st and 10.
Watch the slant.
Stephon Tuitt, the one that got him down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Dragon 60. Oh, baby, come on, let's go. Mike 55, Mike 55. It's going to be a long.
Now it's Burrow. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down.
Mike's 59.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. That's taken in by Higgins. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
I sat down with my accountant. He said, I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
On the ball, on the ball.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
I'm coming.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Burrow looking to pass. Throw right side complete to Williams. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
This will be caught inside the 10. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Watch 65. 65, 65. 65. Bronco 80. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
They'll try to look for it on first and goal. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a second and goal.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down. So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
A crucial penalty there as the hold backs them up for another second and goal.
70 Lions. Warriors 70.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 15. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Eluding the pressure right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off near the 29. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home. Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike. Hey, here.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. This pass complete to Higgins. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Brings up
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack.
Steps out of bounds.
He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense.
He'll drop this one down to Mixon, and they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Just let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe for a minute. Just let me breathe.
Ready, break. Cup 19. Cup 19. We own them. Hey, check Mike. Watch 55. Pick it up. Cougar 19. Check. Check 99. Check 99. Watch twist. Watch twist.
Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Bengal got going a little early there. And they'll try again here, first and goal after the false start.
Here we go. Panther 11. Panther 11. 55. Right there in the middle. 55.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Mackenzie Alexander with a pick. And the Steelers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
All right, work with me, partner. This is a classic understatement. Their execution has been very poor. Last 3 drives, 2 interceptions and a fumble. Winning football? We're not seeing it right now.
A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there.
Complete to
now
Michael
the Steelers
Gallup.
Use the first of their 3 timeouts.
Brings up second
as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Shotgun now from Murray. Completion here to Claypool. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 12. Let's go. First down, Steelers.
1-1. 2-2. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Hey. Mike's 5'9". Mike's 5'9". Okay, double up.
Murray now on first down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for Bengals TD.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And this is good as they extend it out now to a 9-0 lead.
Makes the score Bengals 9. Steelers nothing. Aldrich Rosa set to kick off.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
With the score,
so we come upon halftime with 9 points separating these 2 teams. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they had a nice little drive going last time through the interception in the red zone.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that defense coach is insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing,
6-yard pickup.
That's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it?
23-yard line.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. And he fires one incomplete. T. Higgins was the intended target, and it's 3rd and 4.
Incomplete.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only are the DBs going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily, fell incomplete. And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first.
Mixon.
Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Set up. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 55 to Mike. Let's go. Check 24. Check 24. 70 Timberwolf. Mike 55. 18 Pioneer. Check Mike. Check Mike. Watch 55. Stop.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. And this one's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Joe Mixon.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Let's go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Watch the curl. Watch the curl.
On 3rd down, Burrow. Flush to his right. This one complete into the hands of Higgins. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A great pickup there, 35 yards, and obviously the 1st down to go along with it.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Panther 60. I want that. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Give me that ball.
From the gun to give to Mixon.
Hey, check 24.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. Mike's 5'9". 19 Lion. Let's go, Heavy.
They'll look to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Flushed out right. The Steeler defense locked in, forcing an upcoming 4th down. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. Now Aldrich Rosas for the field goal attempt. From the left hash, this from 46. And this one is right down the middle. And that will bump up the lead again to 12-0. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
After the field goal, here's Rosas to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled it to 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned.
Man, I would
because
wait.
some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things work well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
24 is the mic.
First down, Murray. Eluding the pressure right. And that's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
So 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati. Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
And a Steeler first down.
The mic. Focus, defense, focus. Tight end. 4 down, 4 down.
Now Murray again. Gonna take a shot for Gallup. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
The tackle made back at the 44-yard
That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
Mike's 59. I got you, boy. I got you, boy. Again,
they'll throw with Murray. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. J.J. Watt able to record his 5th sack of the season. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give them a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
The Bengals take over
a 43-yard punt, but a net of just 33 following a 10-yard return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Man, I got you. Man, I got you. Check. 55 to Mike.
They'll run on 1st down. Nixon. And a minimal gain here as he's out to about the 47-yard line.
The tackle made by Devin Bush.
Yeah, baby.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 47-yard line.
Single, got a single in the slot.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Coming up on 2nd and 7.
I got him. Hey, we got tight left. Hey. 4 down.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. The Bengals on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Hey, let's get this. 60 Maverick.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
The Bengals bring out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep guys, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to him.
And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school.
Here's Murray back near his goal line, escaping the pressure right. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
1st down, Steelers.
Throwing on 1st down is Murray. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 34-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Murray, he gets it in the hands of guys. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
It's a gain of 10. First down.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Flush to his right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Play fake. Murray. Flushed out right. He'll run it. A swift move and then tackled just on the other side of midfield. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Murray going to try to throw on 3rd down. He'll fire this deep for Gallup. And this is taken in at the 5. And he's
Murray's
in.
Pass
Touchdown, Steelers.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Michael Gallup, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Steelers have now made this a 1-score game.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this. I know you are, too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does. That means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays, they're going to gain yardage, how would you say, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Mackenzie Alexander with a pick. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays. But you also have to have good feel as well because you can't see everything out there. See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get to the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
On the set.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They will look to flush the memory of that pick six as we now have a brand new tie ball game here in the fourth quarter. Getting down to the good stuff. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. He finds his running back, Mixon. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll bring up a second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Whip, 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 whip. Watch the whip.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
Check, 59.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot. But they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
Hey, check, check. Mike's 5'9", Mike's 5'9".
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Let's go, defense. And here we go. Mike's 59. Mike's 59.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away. And now it's
on the
third.
throwaway. Brings up 3rd down and 13.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
60 Bobcat.
59's Mike, 59's Mike.
Burrow throw.
Run.
Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
Check 52.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Mustang 19.
Mike's 5'9", Mike's 5'9".
Now Burrow on first down. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A gain of 9. Brings up
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
That's good.
Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
That's exactly what they were looking for. If they get another gain like that, they'll be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
I know he ain't got it. Switch. Switch.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Mike 55, Mike 55.
And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Night. Check. Check. Check.
Cowboy 80. 79 Bronco.
Here we go with Burrow. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 34-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
On first down, Mixon. And not much running room. Down to the 32. There on the tackle, Minka Fitzpatrick.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly. And that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and sacked it.
Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. And right now, it all rests on the right foot of Aldrick Rosas. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And this one is no good. He missed it. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
Set to kick off.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And they will play it safe here and bring this one out to the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game.
Oh, and it's intercepted. Mackenzie Alexander with a pick. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. A costly mistake here in OT.
And you know what they say, when you throw an interception like that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. If you throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
Eluding the pressure right. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Tariq Cohen out of the backfield. And that'll bring up second down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
24.
Throwing again. Murray looking deep for his tight end Ertz. Oh, he almost had it. Would have been a big interception here at OT. Instead, it'll give him another shot on 3rd down.
3rd down. And 10 yards to go.
I got it. Man left, man left. Everyone's got 4. 4 down.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Escaping the pressure right. And that will be incomplete as well. Another nice job there defensively. They've really stymied their passing attempts, and it continues in overtime.
And for them to do that, that means they've had to be cohesive on defense. Pressure in the quarterback's face. Good coverage of not just the wide receivers, but the tight end, the running backs when they try and slip out, and making sure they're at the point of attack. When the ball's in the air, they get there and help force some of those incompletions.
And he got it.
The field goal
The kick is good. In overtime, he's able to split the uprights.
Bengals 12.
We were just treated to an absolute dandy in this one. A great finish in overtime with a long field goal. Everybody, including us, on the edge of their seats. Quite a game.
And it's rare that you get a game into overtime that it doesn't turn out to be a dandy, right? That's what we saw here. And just what you were talking about, a long field goal to win it. So definitely not a gimme. So there was tension all the way through until the ball went through the post.
But it did go through the post. Ice water was in his veins. So for Pittsburgh, they improved to 5-0 now on the young season. And they'll get another road test next week as they have to go to New Orleans to take on the Saints. Meanwhile, for the Bengals, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll try to turn it around next week as they head to Atlanta for a matchup with the Falcons. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.